Now, good morning, and we will be studying application of trigonometry. Application of trigonometry that I have started, and 2 lectures and 3 lectures I have completed. After that, application of trigonometry. This is another. This is lecture 3. Lecture 3. Now, first of all, I will explain the figures. That is, in application of trigonometry, basic thing I explained. That is what you have to see before making the figure. That is angle of elevation, angle of depression, point of elevation, point of depression. That is from where you are seeing. And now what you are seeing, that is you may see the top of the tower, you can see the building, you may be on the height, from there you can see, that is if you are on the top of the multi-story building, when you are on the top, you will find that all the buildings are down, that is pole and all things are they are the point of depression may be there. From there, that is from the top of the multi-story building, you can watch. So normal side will be parallel to the ground, and the angle of depression and angle of elevation will be there. So in the last class, I have explained about some figure. Now comes the figure. Another figure is there, and here about figure 9 or 10 maybe this. So now this figure, this is the ground. You are on a building. You are on a building. You can say the question can be on that the height of the window. From the window, the normal side is this one. Now another building is on the either side in front of them. So this is now from there elevation is given to you. This is the elevation alpha. And from here the depression is there. This is the depression, beta. Now beta is there, so this is parallel with this. This is the transversal. So what you will say, sir, this will be the beta. You have to find out the height of this. So what you will say, height of another house. House may be there, building may be there. So this is small h. And this is h minus x. Now this is x. So this type of question, now this is x, so this will be x. So you can say that A, this is B, this is C, and this is D, and this is E. So we have 3 triangles here. First, right angle triangle, 3 right angle triangle is there. But to solve the question, what is needed? 2 right angle triangle. A, D, E. This is one right angle triangle. A, B, C. Another right angle triangle. A, B, C. Another right angle triangle. So what we are seeing here, that is we have 3 right angle triangles. But to solve, what you will do, you need only 2. You can take in right angle triangle A, D, E. A, D, E. Another is A, D, C or A, B, C in right angle triangle. A, D, C. So A, D, C. So this is one another figure which is very important. So variety of questions are found on this topic. That is, the height of the house, the window. You are there on the window, and when we see, you can see the outside, the building outside, and you can see the top, and you can see the bottom of the building. That is another figure. Now, another question is that is figure number 11. Figure 11. Now figure number 11 is what? That is a multi-story building is there. Now this is the multi-story building, and this is another pole. You can say that building. You can say that normal side. This is normal side. So what you will see that here the depression of this, that is depression. This is depression. So alpha. Now if I join this, so you will get this as alpha. Now I have not made this line because this angle and this angle will be equal because this line is parallel. Now beta, that is, you will say that this is beta. This is beta. So beta, this will be your beta angle. Now again this is H. This is H. Now this is capital H. This is small h, and this is H minus H. This is X, and this is X. So figure number 11 is what? Multi-story building. So you know, you can have a question like that: tower and building. Now, tower is always high, and then the building. But if I compare with the multi-story building, then there is a change. Multi-story building height is more than the tower. So you can say that. So figure number 11, this is the figure. Again here, if I name the figure, so this will be A, this is B, this is C, and this is D and E. So in this right angle triangle, A, B, E. This is one right angle triangle, A, B, E. In right angle triangle, A, C, D. A, C, D. So this is in right angle triangle, A, C, D. So we have to in right angle triangle. So figure number 11 is there. Now another figure, we come to the figure number 4. Figure 4. Figure 4. Figure 4. Now you will find that a river bank is this. River is there and two banks are there. Now a person is on the bridge. Now this person looks left and right. That is, this is height of the bridge. Now you are seeing. So what depression angle is this? So this angle depression is there. So you will say, sir, this is alpha. But if I say this angle, so this will be what? Beta. Now this is X, and this is Y. Common is this one, H. So again, distance between this width of the river, that is D, and D will be what? That is X plus 1. So right angle triangle A, again then B, this is C, and this is D. So again right angle triangle, in right angle triangle ABD, ABD, in right angle triangle ABC, ABC. So these two right angle, again common part is what? X upon Y. Now this is alpha and this is beta. So what you will say? Alpha and beta. Alpha and beta, the value of angles may be 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, whatever is there. Only three values are there: 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. So now suppose you find the width of the river. Now width of the river will be what? X plus y. So very important is this to make the figure. Now figure 4. After that comes the figure 12. This is figure 12. Now, sometimes it is said that complementary. The angles are complementary. So, in that case, what you will find that complementary when we talk, these 2 points are on either side. Sometimes it is said that they are on the same side. So, this type of figure is also there. Figure 13. That is, tower is this. The top angle of elevations are complementary to each other. So what you will say? This is theta. So then this will be 90 minus theta. Both angles of elevations are complementary. It is not necessary that you can write here theta. You can write this as theta, this is 90 minus theta. Because complementary angles are what? That is, sum of two angles is 90 degrees. So you will write A, this is H, this is B, this is X. Now this is Y and this is B. Now sometimes what happens? There is a question. That is, distance of one point is 6 meter, 4 meter, and y is 6 meter. You have to prove that, but the elevations are complementary, so you can write one angle is theta, another is 90 minus theta. So A is, this is C point, and this is T. So again, we have two right angle triangles. In right angle triangles ABC, H upon X equal to this angle, and in right angle triangle ABD, so again H upon Y equal to tan 90 minus theta, and I have explained that complementary angles ratio. The introduction is given. This time that is removed, but going height and distance, you will have one. So that is a very important 90 minus theta. After this, we have now sometimes what happens? Another figure is there. That is 14 figure. The questions you will find of this type, proofs and all the different type of questions are there. So now comes the question. Figure 14. Very important figure. This is the ground. A jet plane is flying at a height. This is the height of the jet plane. Constant height. So this is jet plane. The angle of elevation is alpha. Now what happens? The speed of the jet plane, it moves like this. So in 10 seconds, that is, in 10 seconds, this jet plane reaches to this point from A to B. Now this is D. This is D. That is distance traveled. Now you know the time. That is from A to B. The jet plane from position A to B, it takes 10 seconds. So speed of the jet plane you must take in, and that you can take as x km per hour, or you can say that a kilometer per hour. But you remember that what time is given in what? Maximum students they make the mistake in this. When speed is in kilometer per hour, time is in second, time is in second, you can say that speed as a kilometer per second. It is not necessary that you write kilometer per hour. To make our work easier, we write speed of the jet. Let the speed of the jet plane be 8 kilometer per second. So because time is what second, so you will get in the kilometer. But sometimes it is said that speed of the jet plane is kilometer per minute. Now, or your time is given from A to B. It takes 6 minutes. So what you will write? Let the speed of the jet plane be 8 kilometer per minute. Don't change the meter per minute into hour and seconds into kilo hour. It will confuse. You will confuse with the questions. So please best is that when you write the speed of the jet plane, you write in kilometer per minute. See the time in what the time is given. If it is given in the second, then you will write in the speed as kilometer per second. If time is in minute, you write kilometer per minute. And this is what? So A. So angle of elevation is alpha. And after second, the point the jet plane reaches, and the angle of elevation becomes beta. So alpha and beta. So this is what distance D. And if I ask the speed of the jet plane, you have to find out this speed. Time from A to B is given. So whatever is the time from A to B, that will be the time of this. So you will say C and D the same. And here E. So again, this is X and this is Y. So you can find out this one H. X you know, the height of the jet plane you must be knowing. So you can find out X, you can find out Y, and D is the distance you can find out. And after that, speed is what? Distance upon time. So again, this is very important question. So in right angle triangle, that is ADE, and in right angle triangle BCE. So in right angle triangle ADE and in right angle triangle BCE you can have. So this completes the chapter. You will be able to solve the questions, maximum questions by this, and thank you.